I'm ready to wear my crown. I'm ready to rise. I'm ready to shine. I'm ready to wear my crown.
Hey sis, welcome to episode 3, Scars for the Mind, Turning Pain into Power. Now, the mind can be a battlefield, a courtroom, a loop that replays the betrayal over and over and over again and never lets you in. So this is where the mind path of scars, this is where we stop spiraling downwards and start seeing clearly, where pain stops driving and power begins to return. The mind path is where we go into the stories, the ones we were told, the ones we tell ourselves, the ones that we need to finally rewrite. Now, this isn't about thinking positive. This is about thinking truthfully, clearly. The mind path is called the structural pathway because thought is where beliefs are built, and beliefs become blueprints for how we live. If the blueprint is shaped by shame, then the house that you build will never feel like home. So let me walk you through what this path holds. And we're going to spell out scars for the mind, SCARS for the mind. The S is for see it. Before anything can change, you have to see what's really there. Not what you were told, not what you made excuses for. You face the truth of what happened and how it shaped you. I see the lie I believed. I see where it began. The C is for confront it. You stop dancing around it. You say it out loud, even if it makes your stomach turn. You confront what you've been avoiding in your own mind. Yes, that happened. Yes, it hurt. And yes, I'm allowed to face it. The A is for accept it. This doesn't mean agree with it. This does mean stop fighting the fact that it happened. You accept the past is real, so you can stop letting it write your future. I don't have to carry it anymore to prove that it happened. Let me tell you what this looked like for me. For a long time, I didn't name what happened to me. I minimized it. I told myself I should have known better. I blamed myself for being too trusting, too open, too unaware. And somewhere along the way, I started to believe the lie that it was my fault. It was my fault. But then the Me Too movement happened, and I saw woman after woman standing up and saying, that happened to me too. They weren't whispering. They weren't hiding. They were just telling the truth without shame. And something in me cracked open because it didn't just name the pain. It dismantled the shame that I didn't even realize that I was carrying. I started realizing I wasn't the reason that it happened. I wasn't naive. I was set up, silenced, conditioned, and still I survived. Now, I don't carry that shame anymore. I do cover my drinks. I trust my intuition, and I don't blame myself. And that's my power. The R is for reframe it. Now, this is a game changer because you begin to shift the story, not to erase it, but to take your power back from it. You say things like, maybe that wasn't rejection. Maybe that was redirection. Maybe I wasn't weak. Maybe I was just surviving, doing the best that I can. Maybe I didn't fail. Maybe I just adapted to the chaos the best way I could. The S is for stand in it. This is where you stop second guessing yourself, you stop outsourcing your truth, and you stand in what you know now. Not just emotionally, but mentally. I know what I saw, I know what I felt, and I know who I am now. And Spirit doesn't just live in your heart. She lives in your clarity. She shows up in the moment when the lie stops landing. She whispers truth through other women's mouths. She reorders your thoughts when you're finally ready to live in peace. Spirit helps you remember your original blueprint, not the one shaped by trauma, the one shaped by truth. This isn't who I am, and never was. That's Spirit talking. So, if you've been stuck in the loop, telling yourself you should have, that whole shoulda, woulda, coulda, right? Asking yourself why you stayed, beating yourself up for how long it took, sis, let this be your permission to stop. You don't owe anyone an explanation for surviving. You're not behind. You're just finally in the right room. This is the mind path of scars, where pain becomes power, where lies unravel, where clarity leads to freedom. Now in part 4, we move into the body. I got it in my head, the body, yada, 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 yada. But into the body. The rhythms, the rituals, the somatic repair that restores your sense of safety. But for now, let your mind rest, let the truth settle, and let the story shift from pain into power. And I'll meet you back in part 4, Scars for the Body, Healing in Daily Steps. All right, but love and light.
I'm ready to shine. I'm ready to wear